Hey everyone, so it's finally another video. As you can see, I'm still in my jeans. I got back from work not too long ago. For those of you who may or may not know, I'm actually working two jobs. So one is as a retail assistant in a sports store, that's full-time, and on the sidelines I work for PUSHPULLGIVE as a calisthenics instructor. So yeah, I don't want to promote too much, but yeah, if you're interested in learning calisthenics or any kind of bodyweight exercises from things like animal flows or TRX, Pilates, yoga and stuff like that, just check out the link in the description below. It will bring you to their website. And yeah, if you want to train calisthenics with me, that will be Tuesday and Thursday nights. So yeah, this video is about doing push-ups. During my full-time job, I've met some customers who have asked me like, how do I get started doing push-ups? And that gave me the idea to pretty much make this video. And yeah, for anyone who comes across it, to hopefully it'll be a way for you to start off your fitness journey by doing push-ups. Push-ups is something that I myself started doing when I first got exposed to fitness and leading a healthier lifestyle. So here it is. So for both you and me, I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet. The main thing that I want to get at is to master your regressions. Get good at doing something that is easier before you move on to do something that is harder. Yes, you can try the harder stuff, but if you're struggling or if you're having a bad training day, always go back to the regressions. In the case of the push-up, a regression is normally when the chest is higher than the bum or the glutes. So this would be a pretty clear-cut example. Okay, if I were to put my body at an incline like this, and my chest or my shoulder area is higher than my bum, okay, and I do a push-up. This would be a regression of the standard push-up. Okay, so the usual push-up would normally look like this. Chest and bum are around the same level, okay, and I go down, right? And of course, if I were to want to progress from there, so there's regressions and then there's progressions. So progressions are always getting a little bit harder, regressions are always getting a little bit easier. So the progression from there would be having your chest lower than your bum. So earlier it was the other way around. Now we put the chest lower than the bum. So this would be like a pipe push-up. Okay, and from there you can see now at this angle my bum is a lot higher than my chest, and I do the push. Okay, and I come back up. So that would be a progression. So yeah, you have to find a balance along the spectrum of the regressions and progressions of the push-up, and select something that you are comfortable at doing. I wouldn't say it's a magic number, but normally if you are comfortable to do like 10 to 15 repetitions, then you should move on to a progression. So when I do push-ups, I like to go all the way down, chest to ground, okay, and all the way up with the elbows locking out. Take note that this is just for training push-ups. If you're doing something like speed repetitions, and it's just similar to what I've talked about with regards to pull-ups. Okay, you can put the video link in the description. But speed repetitions, you're going really fast. Okay, and if you keep on, locking out, you're smashing your olecranon process into the olecranon fossa over and over again. High speed, high reps. And if you lock out on every single rep, you can risk a certain level of injury from wear and tear in that area. So if you're going for super high speed, okay, maybe the lockout is around here, somewhere about 90 to 95% lockout instead of here, right? But for training purposes, all the way down, all the way up. Okay, some people would say just coming to this position is sufficient, like a 90-degree elbow bend. But for me, I like to just go all the way down, for doing my push-ups. In terms of the hips, there's also a few schools of thought. Okay, some would say to just try and get a flatter back like this, do a push-up. Okay, and others say they want it a bit more neutral. So I think that as long as your hips are not too high up or too low, okay, it should be acceptable by most people's standards. So by too high, I mean like this, just going all the way up like that and doing your push-ups like this. This is more of just bending your elbows slightly and like getting your head to go nearer to the ground. It's not really a push-up. Okay, and the other one is if your hips are too low and you're just doing this, you're pretty much just you feel like you're getting closer to the ground, but it's really just your hips smashing against the floor. For both guys and girls, I don't think that is good. So yeah, that would be how I would gauge a push-up. So the whole chest to ground thing and locking out of the elbows doesn't apply just to the regular push-ups, but also to the regressions of it. So if I was at an incline like this, okay, whether it's a chair or bench or another incline surface, okay, I go all the way down, I try and touch the bench, and I come all the way up and lock out my elbows. Okay, understandably, when we're tired, when you've done quite a number of sets, your hips can start to sag or they might raise up depending on your natural movement. Okay, you may also not lock out, you may not go down all the way or get the full range of motion. It's understandable, we get tired. Okay, but I would suggest that for your first 3 sets, okay, of 10 to 15 push-ups, try and do every single one of them with a good form. If you're not able to, continue to regress until you find something that you can do. And then let's say out of 6 sets, you get 3 very good sets, and the remaining 3 are 75 to 80% there. That would be a decent training. If you're not sure of what your form looks like, go ahead and record yourself just like I do. There's no need to upload it to social media or anything like that. This is just for you to record your training progress. Don't be afraid of recording to see how you look like, how your form looks like, especially if you've got no one there to correct you on the spot. Then just really record yourself in selfie mode or whatever it is, and yeah, try and get good forms for those sets. If not, that's really all that I have to say in terms of push-ups. It's really that simple. Okay, regress, get it well, progress again. When you progress, if it's still hard, regress again, and it's really just about going up and down until you get really good at doing these push-ups. So yeah, it's midweek now, so just persevere hard throughout the rest of the week, and if not, don't stop moving, and I will see you soon.